up? My name is Jade Fox. This is the Made You Looks channel, and today I'm telling you what the must-have accessories are for this Yenny one. I gave y'all the best affordable, my top affordable accessories way back in another video, but this one is gonna be a little bit more trend based, but it's gonna be worth your while. So go ahead and subscribe, man. You know, I'm giving y'all the energy today. I got a little bit of coffee in me. I already got the coffee poop out, so we good. Let's go ahead and get into what the must-haves are for accessories this spring 2021. So first thing first, okay, we're gonna talk about hats. I got my bucket hat on, but right now I just feel like when I wear the bucket hat, real bucket, like y'all can't like fully see my eyes and we can't connect. We can't do our connection thing. That's why I just kind of roll it up like this. And plus you can see the face. You need to be able to see the face. That's the face! Okay, but hats, but more specifically like a little bit of a more unique hat, bucket hat. I know like those Prada Sport bucket hats are really popular. Safari hats. Definitely more of those like more hiking style or even utility style hats are appropriate for the springtime, whether you're out in the mountains doing the whole, that's skiing. But if you're doing the outside type of stuff, it's gonna be good for you. A good little beach hat as well. All I know is that I know on the East Coast, everyone likes to wear like the Yankees hat and stuff like that. So baseball hats are always gonna be a cool thing. Baseball hats are kind of timeless in my opinion. I don't think they're ever really gonna go out of style, but if you wanna give something a little bit different when the sun is coming out, vaccines coming out, okay, we all getting shotted up. You know, if you want to get something a little bit different, I would say just go ahead and go for a different style of hat, okay? 2, this kind of goes along with the last one, but not quite. Scarves and bandanas. I've been seeing a lot of people wear the scarves like kind of around their heads with the cool little sunglasses moment. You could also use scarves as accessories for your bag. You can wear scarves as accessories for your pants. Scarves are pretty versatile in that way. They're also really affordable too. You can go to a thrift store and find really cool vintage scarves even for a pretty good price as well. And just all around, you can't really go wrong with a nice light scarf. And I also mentioned bandanas because you can kind of use bandanas for the same purposes as you would use a scarf. It just all depends on what your style is. I know I see people do like the bandanas underneath their hats. People just will throw a bandana just on top of their head and then that's just, you know, what the style is for them. So it really just depends on what your personal preference is, but can't go wrong with bandanas and scarves for the yin yang. 3, hella rings. I feel like 2020 going into 2021 was very big on accessories. More specifically, like if you're wearing like all silver or all gold, whatever, you know, whatever your lane is, just having a lot of that matching jewelry, chunky necklaces, lots of rings. The same thing goes for the springtime. And then that's the other thing with spring is that we don't have the opportunity to layer up a lot because you're not wearing a lot of coats and jackets and sweaters and all of that. You know, you're not going to do the layering thing because you're going to be what? Hot. Okay, it's going to be real musty over where you're at if that's what you're trying to do. So you got to accessorize and, you know, kind of give your outfit a little bit of finesse in other ways. And so that's why doing a little chain, bling it over here with the rings. Obviously you can carry that forward with necklaces and bracelets as well, but I think that rings show a little bit more uniqueness. Rings are also very accessible. You can find some really cool vintage ones at the thrift store, or not even vintage, just some cool ass, cheap ass rings. Goodwill, at your local Goodwill. I will link some of my favorite jewelry brands down in the description. These are Vitaly. This is Mejuri right here. I don't have any rings on right now. This is Vivienne Westwood, but you can really find them everywhere. Oh, this one might be my favorite. Matter of fact, should I go? I should. Okay, we're going with the sunglasses, but more specifically, unique sunglasses. Some sunglasses that have a different shape, maybe a tinted lens, or the acetate is a different color than your normal black or gray. These are smudged. That's not what we want to give today. That's not giving at all. Oh, there we go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. Yes, these are Retro Super Future. These are, what style are these called? Teddy? I think that's what they're called. And they've got a nice little yellow tinted lens to them. You're gonna be seeing a lot of those. I think especially with Gentle Monster becoming so popular within the last like 2 years, they do a lot of tinted lenses glasses. So definitely like go for your more unique glasses. And I suggest places like ASOS for, you know, your more affordable options, because obviously if it's trendy, it's not something that's very timeless. It's not something that you might not even be into in the next year or 2 years. So you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. But ASOS is a good place for those trendy pieces without breaking the bank. And you got to give a little something something. I think that that's a really cool thing about sunglasses, that because you can find them so cheap, you can have a variety of different sunglasses for a variety of different outfits that just give a different kind of effect that you want to give. You know what I mean? One of my faves, a nice relaxed bag or a casual bag. Listen, if you are just Louis Vuitton down to the feet out here, if you are just out here with your Chanel bags, if you're out here with your Coach bags, if you are a handbag shawty, I don't expect you to be anything else but a handbag shawty out here in the springtime, okay? But if you are someone who wears fanny packs, shoulder bags, side bags, saddle bags, I suggest you maybe get on the casual bag train, get into a nice little tote moment. I'm going to show you my favorite tote that I have currently. It's this bandana tote right here. I featured this on my channel before. I will link it down in the description, even though I'm pretty sure it's sold out right now. They might have it in like red or something, but last time I looked at it, it was sold out. But get you a nice little tote. And I think that people are just tending to be more influenced with a more relaxed style, and I think that that is heavily influenced by quarantine, heavily influenced by just people being in the house for so long and just getting comfortable with being comfortable, and they want to keep that comfort when they go out. And sometimes you don't want to have a big old structured Birkin. Not that, you know, not that most of us are going to do that, because in unemployment, it don't pay that much. But I think that you know, that trend is nice to have in the springtime. And plus you can carry a bunch of your shit in it. It's comfortable. It works with a lot of your different outfits. There's totes everywhere. You can find a nice tote pretty much in any storage you go to. I will link some of my favorites down in the description as well for your convenience. And the last trend that I think you should absolutely get into, that I am absolutely getting into, have been getting into, I'm already in it. I've already gotten into it, okay? Is a nice little dad sandal. I'm gonna say like a dad sandal though, slash mature, goofy looking shoe. Because I know that Crocs are now part of the conversation. Okay, didn't think I'd see the day, but Crocs are part of the conversation now. Birkenstocks were definitely being made fun of and stereotyped within my community, but not everybody trying to wear the Birkenstocks, and I'm here for it. I'm okay with it. The dad sandal as well, that nice little chunky strap kind of tech looking sandal, are very much in for the spring time, and I think that they're very appropriate as well, and I'm here for it. I have a few different pairs myself, and the great thing about all of these trends is that depending on what your tax bracket is, like, you can really go designer with it if you wanted to, or you could keep it to the lower end and get most of the stuff thrifted. It's actually funny because like a lot of the things that you would find at the thrift store, you're finding the designers like using those aesthetics in new shit. So maybe do yourself a favor and just go straight to the source. You know what I mean? I like this style because it adds an ease to an outfit. I feel like, you know what I feel like it is? I feel like people don't want to ever look like they're trying too hard anymore. I feel like that is the ultimate no-no within everyone's, you know, style goals. It's like, you don't ever want to look like you're doing too much. You don't ever want to look like you're trying to be the best dress in the room. And I think these more relaxed aesthetics, these more relaxed or casual items, the more oversized and comfy fits of things kind of lend itself to that. And so with this whole kind of like dad shoe, grandpa, kind of just the orthopedics vibe of certain shoes that are trendy right now definitely lend itself to that. But don't get me wrong, like, because I'm also here for a nice little heeled boot. I'm here for a moment where you want to step out a bit, be a little bit more dressy, for sure. But when it comes to the footwear, specifically footwear, for when it's warmer, you can get the little toesies out, get that little chunky dad moment. What will be the rebrand of the century though? Because I was surprised when I saw that people were wearing Birks. Like everybody was wearing Birks, because there are definitely people who have always worn Birks. But when I saw Gen Z and the younger millennials wearing Birks in public willingly and taking pictures, I was like, okay, that's a rebrand. But what will be the rebrand of the century is if Skechers can come back. Cause listen, I was dripped in Skechers. Middle school, couldn't tell me shit, okay? 5-subject notebook, all right? My little lavender glasses, Skechers on the feet, can't tell me shit. Don't say nothing to me. So if Skechers can come back and make a nice little chunky shoe or sandal for the comeback, I won't be surprised, okay? All right, y'all, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it sweet to my boat hat, all right? Those are the trends that you should be looking out for in your accessories this summer, spring, summer season. Like I said, I know it's hard to feel like you're getting your good outfits off because you may feel like you need those layers. You need to be able to add stuff to the outfit to make it feel complete, but you really don't. You just gotta know how to accessorize and really find your vibe and what it looks like in the summer time. All right, I hope that this video helped you. If it did, go ahead and leave me a like, because you made it to the end, boo-boo. That means you liked it. That means you like me. So, like clank, let's lock it down, all right? Subscribe, and do not forget, wear what you want, wear what you like, wear it out. My name is Jade Fox. This is the Made You Looks channel. See you soon.